right, guys, so we are continuing our journey about talking with people who did amazing things in the aftermath of Helene, and we're here at a place that is special to my heart. We're here with my guy, Chris Bailey, out here at Chat Noir. How you doing today, sir?
Pretty good, sir. How you doing?
I am doing excellent, and before we get going and talk about what you guys did, give the people a little bit of a rundown about what this place is and what it's all about.
Chat Noir is Augusta's only black box theater. We sort of bring, our mission has been bring entertainment to Augusta that wasn't previously being offered. So we do a lot of contemporary dramas, dark comedies, and irreverent musicals. In between our main stage, we have improv comedy with Schrodinger's Cat.
I know a little something about that.
We have Augusta's only adjudicated film festival, International Film Festival, brings folks from all over the nation.
Love it.
All over the world sometimes. And then, for our families, we have Puppet Playhouse.
Very nice. So you got stuff for the kids then.
Now that we all got kids, suddenly there's a children's program.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, again, a big fan of what you guys do here. For those of you guys who don't know, I definitely did some improv here for about 7 or 8 years. So I know all about the good work that goes on here. So how many years have you guys been doing this?
18 years.
High five on that.
Yes, sir.
And so, when people come in here and, they leave out of here, whether it be, for a play, for improv, or for the kids, what do you want people to walk away with when they leave here?
Usually that they've been entertained.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they have, our shows are the shows that they talk about long after they're over. They go, man, remember this in that show, or remember when this happened? Our shows tend to be more challenging.
Yeah.
And because of that, we have a smaller house.
All right, well, we're here and we're talking about Helene today, people that helped out during the aftermath of that. Now, I've kind of asked everybody, what their, story was when they woke up. I feel like we all have a different story when we woke up that morning, and kind of realized everything that was going on. So, tell me everything, from your perspective, what happened that morning when you got up and you saw everything that happened?
Well, the power went out and everything was shaking. So the kid was in bed with us, but all three of us slept sound as a pound. I don't want to sound awful. It was kind of okay. We woke up.
Yeah.
We didn't have power, but that was it. We went outside, and then we looked down the street, and the devastation was just, trees and power lines on people's houses, on their cars, and we realized just how blessed or lucky, whatever you want to call it, we were, because our fence was a little crooked. That was about it.
Yeah.
We went to bed thinking, just like most of Augusta, this is not going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
And then the next day we were like blown away.
Yeah.
No pun intended. We woke up to people already helping each other clear their driveways. Fella across the street already had his grill going, saying, "Hey, bring me some food. I'll cook it up for you." It was amazing. So we started our morning with helping everybody clear their driveways and making sure everybody was okay. And then we came down here expecting, or hoping that we weren't going to have that tree on our 130-year-old building, and everything down here was fine. We had power, we had Wi-Fi, we had water. Everything was fine. And that's when I was like, well, we should open up.
So from there, you guys, and that's what we're here to talk about. From there, you guys opened up your doors to the community to let people in. What made you decide to do that? And talk to me about, what were people doing in here?
Oh, well, after we realized the joint was okay, I put out a social media post to say, hey, we're going to be open at this time until this time, because it was hot during the day after the storm. I was like, if you want to soak up some AC, charge your devices, get ice. And we had children's movies playing so that kids could have something to do.
Yeah.
And some of our other friends shared it, and some of our other friends shared it. And when we got down here to open up, there was a line of people with coolers.
Wow.
Yeah. And now, I took some bad advice and bought a crazy expensive overkill ice machine a couple of years ago. This is the first time I've been thankful for it, because we served a line of folks that was well out the door.
Yeah.
And there was people, because I was thinking, they're just here to save their food and their perishables.
Yeah.
There were people that needed to keep their medication cold. Our fridge was filled with people's insulin, and we had all kind of medication in our fridge.
Yeah.
But it was, when I say kind of amazing, folks were really helping out. Like, it wasn't just our usual suspects. It was randos from John Q. Public. They were showing up with food. They were showing up with board games. They were jumping in and like if we were busy doing something, a complete stranger would be back there filling up somebody else's ice chest with ice. And I was like, wow, man, everybody's just jumping in and helping out. Kids that were completely unrelated, playing with each other and running around and you know, it wasn't doom and gloom.
Well, so what was that like for you, getting a chance to, you know, see kind of, you know, the people come together, you know, and help each other out?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of addicting. I thought it was pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, our usual theater family weirdos, ranging from Schrodinger's cat to arcane arts, I almost take their generosity for granted because that's who they are. They're just the picture of altruism. Like I said, Schrodinger's cat did a free show with it, just jumped up and did set after set. Most of the theater family was down here helping out in some capacity. But I'm used to them being lovely people. But it was, like I said, the random people that have never stepped foot in here that were bringing by hot food and just, I mean, laying out a spread.
Yeah.
That was really touching. I was really impressed. It was kind of a hopeful glimpse at what people could be like when they're, I don't know, when they're more selfless than selfish.
Yeah.
I was really impressed with Augusta.
Yeah.
That, like I said, they understood the assignment. It wasn't just to help yourself. If you were in a position to help, you help anybody that needs it.
Yeah.
That was really cool to watch. I didn't think they had it in them, I gotta tell you.
Well, man, again, thank you very much for everything that you did. A big thank you to all the businesses who stepped up during this time to help people out. You know, there's a lot of you guys. Just because we're here at one place doesn't mean that we aren't acknowledging you guys. Everybody out there did an absolutely fantastic job. Big fist bump. Thank you very much again for coming out there. We'll see you guys in a little bit.